Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Christopher, and today we're going to try to dial in some tones for the Blackstar Silverline 100 watt deluxe head. What I intend to do here is I'm going to get a good sounding rhythm tone programmed in, and then I'm going to get a good sounding lead tone programmed in. We're going to be using my Jericho guitars, Elite 6, this guy here. Crazy good guitar. If you haven't checked out Jericho guitars, you should. You will love them. They're absolutely amazing. So yeah, we're going to try to dial in some tones with that guy. And it's loaded with Dimarzio Titan pickups, which is the signature pickup for Jake Bowen, I believe, for the band Periphery. Amazing pickups. They have wicked good cut. Let's try. Let's see what we got. So as you can see, everything on the amp here is flat. Right, all my EQ is up. So right now it's on a clean channel, which it's not what I'm going to want for a rhythm. If I'm doing a hard rockin' rhythm, I think I'm going to try to go to Super Crunch. Right, already. Already, I love the tone of that. It's like instant. So let's play with the gain a little bit, see what we get. And of course, that gain's going to react a little different on all the different tube responses over here as well. So we'll play with that a little bit. Also, right now I'm set to EL84s. Yes. EL84. Usually I like a 6L6, so I think I'm going to jump right up to that just because that's my preference. Yeah, so there's the 6L6, and I definitely like the tone. That's my preference right there. So now I'm going to turn this up a little bit, which is not the master volume, it's just the volume for that particular amp voice. Because it does react a little different depending on how much volume it's getting. I think right about there feels like a sweet spot to me. Man, pretty quick. I'm going to play with the EQ and see how different it sounds when I modify stuff. So the bass you're probably not going to hear too much through YouTube. I like it right there. Mids. You can get that old school scooped. Not sure if I want it scooped though. That's with all the mid level. Too much. Still a bit too much for me. try playing with the treble a bit. That's kind of where I like the treble, I think. Not bad. So now the ISF, which I can't remember what it stands for, you got the American all the way over here and the British all the way over here. Red Elm all the way up, which is directly in the middle. Let's go all the way American, see what that sounds like. Pretty good. Let's change this up a bit. Kind of dig it right there. Now, outside of effects, I'm going to go over to, which is a global setting on this. I'm going to start messing with the resonance and the presence a little bit. Turn this up just a tiny bit. I think that's a badass sound of rhythm. So now I'm going to add a little bit of reverb to it just because, you know, I like to hide my mistakes. It's actually pretty good right there. But I do want to hear the different types of reverb, so... It's like a room. Man, I like that right there. I think that sounds awesome. So on this amp, when you find your tone, you get it all dialed in, all you have to do to store it is hold the button that you want to store it on. So normally what you have in a bank is 4 channels on this. So you got, you know, channel 1, 2, 3, and 4. The way that I usually set it up is I go a clean with some dirt, and then I go my heavy rhythm, and then I do my heavy lead. So on this, I'm going to do channel 3 for my rhythm, and all you got to do is hold it in till it blinks. Once it starts blinking, you just touch the channel again, and now it's programmed into channel 3. That's a pretty good rhythm. So now, if you want to go back and make a lead tone, you go back to this button that says manual, and now you can play with all of your knobs here. Now what I like to do when I'm doing a lead tone is I just like to add a little gain to it, increase the mids a little bit so there's a little more cut, sometimes a little treble as well, and then sometimes I like to saturate a little bit with reverb and a tiny bit of delay. So what I'm going to do to punch the gain up, is I'm actually going to turn this down to halfway, and I'm going to go up to overdrive 2. So that overdrive 2 has a different gain stage where the bass is a little bit more present. So I might cut my bass a little bit and boost my mids. That's pretty good sounding. I want to hear EL84s though with this. So the EL84s are a lot quieter, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. Let's try the KT88s. So the KT88s immediately have a much more beefy mid-range to them, where I can use that. That's got a good boost in volume too. But I would have to modify my EQ a little bit because I think I got too much mids now and not enough bass. So let's try that. That's a lot of presence right there. That's not bad. I'm not sure if I like the mid-range so punched though. Now you notice that the gain's still only on halfway here, so bring it up a little bit more. So when the gain comes up a little bit, it becomes a little bit more fluid with the KT88s, which I dig. That sounds pretty awesome right there, actually. So now I'm going to add some reverb. I think I'm going to put this on like a hall. That's pretty good. Last thing I think I might do is add a little delay. Obviously way too much on the delay, so we'll turn that down. I think that sounds pretty decent. The last thing I would probably do on this is turn the delay down a little bit. You can do the, not down, but change the tap level, whatever the hell you call it. Slow it down. Jesus, I can't think right now. Sorry about that. So that's what we're at right now. Let's turn that down to bump, 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 bump. I like that. That's pretty awesome. I dig it. I'm going to store that to channel 4. Hold it. Wait till it blinks. Press it again. Boom. Now we're stored. So now the other thing I like to do too is make sure that between my rhythm and lead there's nothing really crazy different about them. So that's the lead. So go back to channel 3. So there's our rhythm we made. And then from that, so it kind of sounds like channel 3 is a little louder than channel 4, which you would want it to be the opposite. So I'm going to go back to channel 4. I'm going to hit the volume up. Store it. So now we got 3, and then 4 is significantly louder. So now it boosts up for the lead. So that's pretty much what I do to get my tones. I got a good, I think, a good sounding rhythm there and a good sounding lead. We'll try it with the band in a couple of days and see if that works for me. I'm still waiting on my pedal to come in, actually, from Blackstar, so whenever that pedal comes in is when I can start using this amp with my band. Then I can start checking out some of these patches and see how they work with the live band scenario. Still using my Hughes and Kettner right now, which I'll probably continue to do so, but this will be a really, really good backup for it. But there you go. That's how I do it when I set up a rhythm and a lead channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more content, and we'll see you guys in the next one, YouTube. Take care. Peace.